Hello everyone, this is another video I'm making to share with y'all my VHS digitization setup. So last year, just before 2021, I think it was on the 30th of December, I published a video where I talked about this bunch of VHS tapes I got from this friend of mine. And I also shared with y'all my plans for this year, which was to digitize these tapes. Now, I have gotten more tapes from this friend ever since, and I've also gotten a tripod, as you can see here, unlike last time. So, well, it's a $10 tripod. It's a cheap, plasticky, shitty $10 tripod, but if you're in a still environment like this, where the weather conditions aren't adverse or anything, it can do its job perfectly fine. Now, as I was saying, I've gotten a lot of VHS tapes from him, and the number of VHS tapes that I've digitized so far is this. As you see, well, life as a student in a junior college here is much more busy than you and I would think. So I haven't really had time to do any of this. Haven't had time to really play around with this stuff, which is a bit of a shame, but now I have a bit of time. So I can show y'all the setup which I'm planning to use to digitize these VHS tapes. Now, as you can see, as you can most likely see, this is very, very messy. It's not convoluted actually. It's just messy. Like, there are a bunch of wires going here and there and all sorts of stuff like that. So this is what I've amassed so far. This little setup to digitize tapes. There are some drawbacks, there are some problems with this, but I'll share with y'all more about it as I go through all this. So here we have the VCR. This is a Samsung DVD V8000. It's a combination DVD and VCR combo unit. The DVD part of it, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It can't play a disc. I've tried adjusting the laser power and all that, but it doesn't work. But the VCR portion of this works perfectly fine. And if you look down here, let me try to bring close. I don't think I can focus on it though. But if you look down here, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Yeah, the camera's focus is hunting. I'll need to shine a light on it, but it's a 4-hit deck. Well, it says 6-hit. Like, it says 6-hit here, but it's actually a 4-hit deck, in the sense that it has 4 video hits, and it has 4 video hits and 2 hi-fi hits. But this is marketing. They market it as a 6-hit deck because technically it has 6 hits. So it's a 4 video hit deck with VHS hi-fi. And the nice thing about this is that it's actually compatible with SVHS. It has a SVHS quasi-playback, so you can actually play SVHS tapes on it, but you can't record onto SVHS. But the fact that you can play SVHS tapes back is really pretty good, because then you can digitize SVHS tapes without any problems. This unit is also compatible with PAL or NTSC, so you can play PAL or NTSC tapes with this machine. And this thing does have S-video. It does have S-video, but the S-video is only for the DVD. It's the S-video and the component video is for the DVD. You can only use composite video for VHS. And it can only copy from DVD to VHS and not vice versa, which is a bit of a shame, because if I could copy to DVD, it would make this process much easier. But then again, the DVD part of this unit isn't really working either, so I can't really do anything about that. But yes, so here's how the signal chain goes. You have this VCR here, and I have the composite out here. This is your composite out, and this goes to this thing here. This is a Canon MV830i camcorder. It's a mini DV camcorder from 2005, and nice thing about this camcorder is that it actually has a it has an analog to digital converter built in for analog video. So this composite RC cable is actually leading to a 3.5mm jack here, and then I'm connecting a mini DV cable. This is the video cable. This is the firewire cable, the mini DV firewire cable, to my Toshiba laptop here without a screen. It's a Toshiba Satellite L310 that my family bought like, what, 12 years ago by now? Yeah, it's from like 2009. It originally came with Windows Vista, but I shoved Windows XP onto this. It's running Windows XP Service Pack 3. And the mini DV is of course connected to the laptop and the firewire, and it's running Windows Movie Maker, and that's what I'll be using to try and capture these tapes. So we have this thing, the VCR, going the video from here going to the camcorder, getting digitized by the camcorder into the laptop here, being recorded. Now if I turn this on, you can see that on the screen, see that? SamsungVCR.com. It's the same for the screen here. I do it here. Yep, you should see that. Now the problem with this setup, is that this camcorder, it only accepts PAL signals. It's a PAL camcorder, and if you try to play back an NTSC tape, it just wouldn't work. I've tried it. The video I got was, well, I think the horizontal scanning was a bit off, the framing scanning, and of course it's black and white because the color carrier signal for PAL and NTSC, they are at a different frequency. PAL and NTSC, for those watching that are not aware, they are different analog video standards. So PAL is your phase alternating line. That's what pretty much almost all countries use. The countries that used 50 Hertz used the 50 Hertz AC signal in their mains AC voltage. So you know, your Europe, France used like CCAM. CCAM's like it's a unique little thing. I don't know too much about CCAM. I'm not going to talk about it. PAL is Europe, Asia, and many places basically. NTSC is designed for 60 Hertz mains AC voltage. So you see that in place in North America. You see that in some parts of Japan. Yeah. So these are two different analog video formats, and of course they're not compatible. So if you try to play an NTSC tape into a PAL recorder, it's not going to work. So that's the problem with this setup now. Is that it can't digitize NTSC tapes, which isn't really a big deal, I think, because I think most of my tapes are PAL, because, well, where I live, we use PAL here. Well, we used to use PAL. Now analog TV in this country doesn't exist anymore. They shut it off in like, I think at late 2018, I think it was. Yeah. I remember if you ever tried to tune in to various channels, you'd actually see StarHub running the Philips, the PAL test pattern. What was it called again? I think the Philips 5544 test pattern. They actually be running that, and then you can see StarHub written there. But they have stopped broadcasting that, so now I can connect my VCR to the antenna and then view a nice test pattern. It's all gone now. It's all digital TV right now, where I am. So most of these tapes I have are, I think, local tapes. So of course they should be in PAL, which wouldn't pose as a problem to my camcorder. But some of them might be NTSC. And for that, I might need to find another setup. I might need to get one of those like converter boxes, or I don't know, maybe get another VCR that's a DVD combo unit and record to DVD. But now I'm just recording it to Windows Movie Maker at the original quality DV AVI, and then I'll be copying it over to my main laptop, which is this Lenovo IdeaPad here. You can see the keyboard I put on top of it. And then I'll do the editing there. I'll do like the interlacing, the interlacing, upscaling, and maybe I'll do some color correction. I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna be my first time doing that anyway. Yeah, that's about it actually. I'm not gonna be putting this VCR here. This thing, I think I might wanna put it on the ground here, because you see this is the mains cable here. This is your mains cable, and I'm afraid that there might be interference because the video cable is here, and I think that there's definitely AC leakage in this machine. Like if you touch the metal case here, you can actually feel this tingling sensation on your fingers, and if you touch it in the corners here with your like I don't know, your elbow or something, you can definitely feel it. There's definitely some sort of AC leakage going on in this thing, and I think that may contribute to the noise I get in the video sometimes when I did my test digitizing runs. So maybe I might be able to minimize that if I move the VCR to the ground, because the mains AC cable is not long enough like I can't bring it here down the table here to my power brick there. It's not long enough. I have to do this here. So I might want to put it on the ground. The video cable, the composite video cable, the RCA cable should be long enough, I think, if I do that. And I think the first tape I'll digitize, what would it be? I think I might do this one, the Carrying by the Sandwiched Generation on this one, the one produced by Biscom Audiovisual Private Limited for the Ministry of Community Development here in Singapore. You get to see Singapore in as it is in March 1998. It's more than 20 years gone now. That was even before I was born. But yes. And then I guess I can do other tapes as well. But this is the setup for now. This is the setup I have to live with. It's very messy, but I don't have anything else at this moment. This cable here, these cables here, they're actually the official Canon cables for this thing, because I got a free Canon MV 700, I think, yeah, 700 of Carousel. Carousel is basically our local version of Craigslist. I got it for free. Someone was giving it away. It was not in working condition. In fact, it was totally dead. But it came with this Canon carrying bag, and inside it had the firewire cable. It had this cable, which I know is the official AV cable for it, because I looked at the manual of the MV830i, and the cable they picture supplied with the camcorder, the STN250, I think, it is the same. Like this connector shape here, it is the same. It's exactly the same. So I won't have to deal with those sketchy cables. You know those cables where like the yellow cable, like the colors don't match up. Like you see the yellow cable and like, oh, this is the composite video, and no, it's the audio, it's for the audio or something. Like it's all messed up in there. But this is the official cable designed for this camcorder, so I think I shouldn't have any problems with any problems with like plugging in the wrong cables. I mean, for video it's obvious, but for audio maybe not. You know, maybe I might be mixing the left and the right channels, and I might have to correct that in post or something. I don't know. But at least with this, I'm assured that there shouldn't be any issues. It assuages my fears. If you want to see the bag, here it is. Here's your Canon bag. Damn, the lighting today isn't as good as I thought it was. You know, this is not that great, but yes, this is the Canon carrying bag. It came with these cables. It came with a power supply, which I already have one, because this camcorder is also my family's camcorder. My father bought it. So yes, that's about it. It's almost 20 minutes now, me just rambling with absolutely shitty camera work. That sounds like me in a nutshell. Boring people out of their minds. How realistic. But anyway, yes, this is the setup. I probably won't get much done. I'll probably post like 1 or 2 videos, and then you won't see me for like weeks or months. Because hey, in late September, our promotional exams are coming up, like end of year exams. So things are gonna go down. Things are gonna get even more heated up. You know, the pressure is on. So I don't have much time now, either. So you just have to wait if you're interested in seeing these tapes. I've got more, like I said. I think I probably have about 30 to digitize, maybe 30 or 40. A lot of stuff. So yeah, and digitizing video isn't like audio, you know. Audio is relatively simple. You just take your audio source, plug into the computer, run Audacity, record your whatever parameters you want to use. You know, you can just use 16-bit 44.1 kilohertz, and then you just take that, you just put it in a video editor, and then you're done. But video is different. Video is a lot more complicated. There's more editing into it. The interlacing, upscaling, and all that, especially for analog video. So it's more work. There's more work to be done. It's more intensive, energy intensive in that sense, to put more time into it. But anyway, that's it for now. Bye bye.